from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, February 24th, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. The borough has been having a lot of problems with water lines lately due to the cold temperatures has declared a state of emergency. WYLN's lead reporter Gary Perna has more from.
With the growing number of water lines freezing in the borough of Freeland, the mayor and other officials have declared a state of emergency.
As of 1:30 today, I declared a state of emergency for the borough of Freeland due to the frozen water service that we are having.
Appleman said all borough departments are now on alert.
Well, right now, you'll get all your emergency services will come together, your fire, your police. Right now, the Water Authority Board will convene on what their next steps that they need to do to unfreeze all the pipes here in town. And also, the council will be here to be informed on everything that is going on. Time frame right now is probably 7 days. If everything is, back to normal, maybe a little sooner, and if necessary, we can extend it.
Last night on Late Edition, WYLN spoke with Freeland Fire Chief Joe Stepanski, who said that residents could stop by the fire station for water. Now, that list where you can stop has grown. Appleman said now MMI and Freeland Elementary will also be offering showers like the YMCA.
If there are any customers that need assistance, as in water, they can come here to the borough Water Authority and they can get bottled water if necessary. If there are any seniors that cannot get out, call here at the Water Authority and we will bring the water to you. There's also at the YMCA, if you need showers, they have facilities there for you. Also, the Freeland Elementary School will be opened up this evening for people if they need showers. MMI Preparatory School. And if there is anybody that has any questions or any concerns, feel free to either call my office or the Water Authority.
If you need assistance, you can call the Authority office at 570-636-1733. In Freeland, for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
Police in Hazleton are investigating an armed robbery at the Hazleton Elementary Middle School. According to police, the incident took place just after 9:30 last night in the parking lot of the school at 700 North Wyoming Street in the city. Police say 4 armed male suspects approached a parked vehicle that was occupied and demanded money. After the robbery, the suspects immediately fled the scene. Anyone with information on this armed robbery is asked to call the police in Hazleton at 570-459-4940 or dial 911. A man found alongside a roadway in Tresco on Saturday morning has been identified as 25-year-old Justin Smith from McAdoo. According to state police, Smith was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton for treatment and then transported to Lehigh Valley Hospital near Allentown. Smith was found in the area of West Oak Street, and when troopers responded to the call, they found him on the side of the roadway. The investigation is ongoing. Anyone with information is asked to call state police in Hazleton at 570-459-3890. Currently, Smith is listed in critical condition. As we reported to you last night, Hazleton City Hall was closed on Monday due to a water main issue. This morning, crews were still on scene. Hazleton Mayor Joe Iannuzzi said that the pipes froze Sunday evening. Employees
Sunday evening, about 11:30, we were notified that the City Hall had no water, and we called the water company and we determined it was frozen outside, so they couldn't do anything. So there wasn't any work for the City Hall employees on Monday. Monday, the water company came in late in the afternoon and started to work on it and found out that they had to dig the street and get down to the water pipe and hook on the welder and hopefully send enough juice through there to melt the frozen pipe.
According to Iannuzzi, no pipes were frozen enough to burst. He also wanted to thank the authority for all they did to help the city. Thus far, 5 candidates have come forward announcing their candidacy for mayor of Hazleton. However, the mayor himself had yet to officially announce his bid for re-election until today.
And I am officially announcing on Local 35 that we are running for re-election. First of all, I love our city. I have a lot invested in this. I've been mayor the last 4 years, but to turn this city around, it's going to take a little longer than that. We're on the right track. Things are in place now that we can move forward very easily and make the changes that we need.
Mayor Nuzzi says he is close to having 100 signatures and will soon be filing with the local election bureau. We asked Nuzzi why he needed to file a petition and obtain those signatures needed to run for office.
It seems like when you're elected for 4 years, that 4 years you're done, you start all over, you have to get 100 signatures to tell the election bureau that we want him on the ballot. So I'm close to that, so I'll be filing that soon, and it just seems that an incumbent doesn't have an advantage.
Mayor Nuzzi is among others who have already announced that they will be running for mayor of Hazleton. Those include Scott Cahalan, Grace Kuzo, Jeff Cassatt, John Medashevsky, and Jack Mundy. Police in Wilkes-Barre Township are on the lookout for a woman they say stole 7 packages of meat tenderloins from Sam's Club on Saturday. The meat is valued at $700 and the suspect used a black bag to conceal the meat. If you have any information about this theft or if you can identify the woman in the surveillance photo provided by police, you are asked to call Patrolman Joseph Wozniak at 570-208-4635, extension 295. Police are also on the lookout for a man who stole from Kohl's on Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard. This is a surveillance photo of the suspect who allegedly stole socks and Puma sweatpants valued at $65. Anyone with information on this incident, or if you can identify the male suspect, you are asked to call police at 570-208-4635. Time now for our first look at our forecast with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbaczyk in the Weather Center. Joe, all I see are cold days ahead. What do those temperatures look like for tomorrow?
Well, we're still going to be dealing with those cold temperatures across our region, but not going to be as cold as what we saw earlier this morning, and of course some of those days when we had those sub-zero wind chills. Here's a look at the radar and satellite. Notice a couple of clouds now making their way into our neck of the woods. A little bit of precipitation, a storm system down toward the south by Richmond and offshore, but that's really not going to impact our area as we head into this evening. Look at these temperatures in the teens and lower 20s, so these numbers now a little bit milder than what we've actually seen yesterday at this time. And again, it's not going to be quite as cold tonight and this evening as what we saw yesterday. For those of you watching in Columbia County, Berwick area, you're sitting in at the 20s right now, but it is making it feel like it's about 8. You're going to have a few clouds around, but it will be cold, not quite as cold. Temperatures falling in the mid to upper teens as we head toward the 11 o'clock hour. I'll have the complete 7-day forecast coming up a little bit later on. Ann?
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, a local school in the Hazleton area was celebrating the importance of reading, all while becoming part of the story. We have all the details coming up next here on WYLN.
You're watching WYLN News, Greater Hazleton's only local news broadcast with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Kristen Bazinski, weather with Joe Garbaczyk, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
Hey kids, I'm home.
Dad, it's cold in here.
Oh, it's not cold in here, it's warm in here. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn this down because I got to save money for tax preparation.
Honest Abe's, your tax partner, giving free advice year-round. 310 South Church Street in Hazleton. Call them at 570-861-8297. Don't stress, pay less.
Penn State is right here in the Hazleton area.
We're top ranked by corporate recruiters.
We have 4-year degrees, so you can finish here or at another Penn State campus.
There's new scholarship money available.
And there's no application fee when you visit here.
Penn State Hazleton.
Download your application fee waiver at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
Bad credit? No credit? No problem. Valmont Auto Sales at their new location, 34 Susquehanna Boulevard in West Hazleton, can help. They offer a variety of clean and fully serviced cars, SUVs, and minivans. They offer easy credit. Buy here, pay here. They offer low down payments, same-day approval, and all of their vehicles are only $65 a week. Locally owned and operated with 20 years experience. Call Jerry or Joe today at 570-501-2626. Valmont Auto Sales, 34 Susquehanna Boulevard in West Hazleton.
A local group of students celebrated the importance of reading while acting out characters from their favorite stories. Our Julie Stefanovich has the details.
The students at Emmanuel Christian School in Hazleton let their imaginations run wild for Book Celebration Week. Children from kindergarten to 12th grade dressed as characters from some of their favorite books. Librarian Julie Nolden knows all about the importance of reading and shaping young minds.
We have a dress-up day or a classic character day. The students dress up as a book character, and so we encourage them to, whatever books they love. We try to, well, you saw Winnie the Pooh characters, we saw things from Lord of the Rings, we saw fairy tales, and it's just a fun time for the kids.
12th grader Elise Irvin didn't let an injury get in the way of her portrayal of Alice in Wonderland.
It's about a girl who falls down a rabbit hole and she meets all kinds of magical characters in Wonderland. I sprained my wrist last week, so I just put it in and said that Alice sprained her wrist when she fell down the rabbit hole. But
Caroline Van Horn, also known today as Fancy Nancy, enjoyed the book celebration experience.
I'm Fancy Nancy from Bonjour Butterfly, and I'm by Jane O'Connor.
The older students got the chance to help out their younger counterparts. They expressed the importance of reading for people of all ages.
Well, I think it's great that we can help, that we get to dress up too, because we get to show them that we enjoy reading and we can be an example for them, show them the importance of reading, show them how reading is fun.
Besides the book celebration week, the students get to participate in other hands-on events throughout the school year. Principal Paul Michael Miller told us about other upcoming events at Emmanuel Christian.
Actually have an open house on March 10th for Emmanuel Christian School. As you can see, we have a great community here of students and parents and teachers, and it's really a great community in terms of things, special events like Book Week and our open house. We have track coming up, chess clubs, drama productions, so it's really exciting what's going on at the school, and it's just, to me, it's just awesome to see the support we get from the families for Book Week and the students dressing up. It's a really special event.
The school is at 725 North Locust Street. To learn more about admissions and academics, you can call 570-459-1111 or visit icshazelton.org. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik will be back with another look at our forecast. Plus, tonight we continue our countdown to the 37th Annual Greater Hazleton American Cancer Society Telethon, which is in just 4 days. Stay tuned.
A winning smile. It's not the secret to success, but it sure helps. Protect your smile by visiting Dr. Weiss for complete dental services. Dr. Weiss offers a full-service denture laboratory on premises, offering dentures in 1 day. 3 dentists, 4 hygienists, and a team of caring technicians and assistants specializing in quality dentures and repairs, complete general dentistry, extractions, cleaning, and caps. Dr. Weiss, where you can have new dentures in 1 day.
Now, Hazel Park Spring Water is proud to announce that they are the official water of the WYLN Sports Crew and available for home delivery through J.W. Wargo Spring Water Delivery. Since 1915, the Kreisel family has been serving the area with quality meats. The tradition continues today with 5 generations at Hazel Park Quality Meats, 260 Washington Avenue, West Hazleton, and Redding Specialty Meats, located at 216 East 4th Street in Berwick.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
welcome back. Well, today, you know what, wasn't quite as brutal across our area as what we saw yesterday. Of course, we were dealing with some of those dangerously cold wind chill factors. This morning we got down to -8 degrees across our area, and with those wind chills, it was feeling much colder than what the actual air temperature indicates. So again, today we get a little bit of a break from the extreme cold conditions, and even a little bit of some sunshine out there now. But despite the sunshine that we've seen and we have right now, well, it's not looking too good, because we're going to continue to see some very cold weather across our area over the next several days. Really no signs of any warm-ups. We're going to start to see maybe a warm-up as we start going into this weekend, but we're going to have to wait a little bit for that particular warm-up in store for our area. Now, here's what's going on. Well, I'll tell you really what's going on. I have problems with, looks like the clicker, a little bit of a problem with our graphic computer. And hey, maybe Ann's going to help out a little bit here. If not, maybe we'll have to go to break. Technology, nothing like technology. But, well, I'll tell you one thing though, but we have to deal with... Can we go to break? We'll be back.
The Hazleton unit of the American Cancer Society presents the 37th Annual Telethon, Give Hope, Celebrate Life. The American Cancer Society's annual telethon will be held Saturday, February 28th at the Laurel Mall in Hazleton and broadcast live on WILN TV 35 from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Join us for a day filled with great entertainment. Help us celebrate the telethon's 37th year as we raise money for a cure. The American Cancer Society's telethon is made possible by these businesses.
I'm good. Athletes try talking themselves out of being hurt.
I'm good.
Working past the pain because they want to keep on playing.
Okay. I'm good.
Coordinated Health understands. As the #1 sports medicine team in the region, we get these champions back in the game with pro-level care.
Yeah, I'm good.
Because we make you better together.
Life has its twists and turns. It can take many different shapes. But a good retirement plan changes with your life. And as we talk about what you're putting away and how much you'll need to retire, what was uncertain becomes clear. At Wells Fargo Advisors, we believe conversation leads to financial clarity. Let's start a conversation today.
In just 4 days at the Laurel Mall, beginning at 11 a.m. until 11 p.m., the 36th Annual American Cancer Society Telethon will be underway, raising money for 12 straight hours. A press conference this morning at the Laurel Mall, hoping to spread the word about the telethon that helps thousands in our area and raises money for cancer research. Give Hope, Celebrate Life. That's the theme of the 37th Annual Greater Hazleton American Cancer Society Telethon at the Laurel Mall in Hazel Township and live on WILN Saturday, February 28th from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Today, those who help put the telethon together each and every year gathered at the Laurel Mall.
Regardless of the weather, we have people together to have this press conference that we're kicking off the telethon, which will be Saturday from 11 to 11 right here at the Laurel Mall in this very presence where we're at. And we're inviting everybody, and this is our scope whereby that we could acknowledge some of the people that are going to be very, very active. We have the volunteers have been wonderful. Even though the weather's cold, there's all warm hearts out there.
An estimated 1,500 people are involved in the production of the telethon. According to co-chair Clemmy Yamona, monies raised from the telethon will help thousands. Volunteers from several different organizations will be on the phone for all 12 hours. And each year, 2 different cancer survivors will also be there to answer and accept pledges.
As we're celebrating this year, to give hope, and we want to celebrate life. And when we have quite a few In fact, many survivors that are coming forward, which 37 years ago and a few years after that, there were no survivors available for us to commend, because they wear like a badge of courage now. And we're so pleased that Henry Leone Kreisel had the vision, coupled with Joe and Irene Gans, who gave of their time, talent, and of course their resource. And this is how we have an American Cancer Telethon. And we wish to acknowledge now today some of the people that have been very instrumental in helping us with this telethon.
Yamona says each year the goal is to raise $1 more than the previous year, and that is exactly what everyone is hoping for.
Pick up the phone and call in your pledge, and if not, come down and see us, because presumably, according to the forecast, Saturday's supposed to be much better weather.
General Manager of the Laurel Mall, Amy Rusing, says they are happy to be the telethon's venue each year.
The Laurel Mall is so pleased to once again be a partner with the American Cancer Society for the annual telethon here in Hazleton. It's been a great partnership. We were trying to remember how many years it's been. I believe this is our 8th year hosting the event here at the mall, and we're just thrilled to be part of it.
For more information or to pledge money to the American Cancer Society Telethon, you may call 570-459-1212. And make sure to stop by the Laurel Mall Saturday, February 28th from 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. or watch the telethon live right here on WYLN as the Hazleton unit of the American Cancer Society tries to make more birthdays possible. Coming up next, Eric DeBaradinas is in with sports here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
At Cuck's Turkey Farm, we are family owned and operated for over 45 years, and we consistently strive to produce premium poultry. We offer the finest all-natural country poultry, antibiotic-free, all-vegetarian fed with superior white meat yield and exceptional flavor. So we invite you to experience the unique natural taste of our poultry for your enjoyment and your health. Give us a call or stop in today.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer-dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill, and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
We are now at the semifinal and final stage of District Hoops as we look at the area's best in our weekly boys basketball power rankings. For many teams, their season's now over, surprisingly including our number 5, Crestwood. The second-seeded Comets fell to Valley View in overtime on Friday, a shocking end for a team coming off a Wyoming Valley Conference title and one that seemed destined for the state tournament. Tamaqua with a chance to end Pottsville's undefeated campaign tonight in the District 11 AAA semifinals, something the Blue Raiders have failed to do on 3 occasions this season. Number 3, JAR, playing their best basketball of the year. The Grenadiers on a 9-game winning streak led by sharpshooter Seth Callahan. Hazleton makes a jump to number 2 after a gutsy sub-regional semifinal win over Williamsport. The Cougars trailed in the 4th but escaped with a 1-point victory and are back in the Quad A championship game for the 2nd straight year. They play Abington Heights on Saturday, and Pottsville hasn't played since our last rankings, so they are still unbeaten and still our number 1. Now for a look at tonight's game starting in District 11 with a round 4 of Pottsville versus Tamaqua at Minersville High School. The Crimson Tide have claimed the previous 3 matchups, but the most recent meeting was the closest, a 5-point overtime Pottsville win in the Schuylkill League Finals. In Class A, Shenandoah Valley going up against top-seeded Notre Dame. In girls AA, North Schuylkill looking to add to their Schuylkill League title, matching up against Salisbury after a bye, and Schuylkill League runner-up Minersville seeking a potential rematch against the Lady Spartans. The Lady Miners have to get by Palisades first. District 2 boys. Top seeded Scranton Prep battles Honesdale and GAR gets Valley View, both teams coming off nail-biting quarterfinal victories. The winners automatically earn spots in the state tournament. And in girls action, Holy Redeemer and Holy Cross will tip off shortly in Pittston, while defending champ Dunmore faces a Riverside team that has pulled off 2 upsets in a row. We'll have District Hoops highlights tonight on Late Edition Sports at 7:30 here on WYLN. You can watch a rebroadcast of Hazleton and Williamsport's semifinal thriller from Saturday. At 8 o'clock tonight, Penn State Hazleton women's basketball will tip off against Penn State Beaver in the PSUAC Championship at the Bryce Jordan Center. It's an opportunity the Lions are cherishing.
As a senior, this is amazing. The 4 years I've been here, we've just gone to the first round in the playoffs, and going to the championship my senior year, it means more than I can say. I'm just so excited that I've been able to do this year.
Nervous, I guess you could say. It's a completely different atmosphere. We're not used to it, and it's something that we're all going to have to acclimate to and get used to. But I think if we go out there with our heart and we play that as hard as we can, the best will come.
Stay tuned. Joe Garbacik will have a final look at the forecast coming up.
Well, I'll never forget it. 1 minute, we were talking about going to the movies, and the next, Maggie could barely speak. It was a stroke. I thought I was going to lose her. But I never saw doctors work so fast. Anyway, she's coming home tomorrow. I just hope she doesn't yell at me for killing all the plants.
Whitetail Preserve is having a spring trap and skeet league. Register for trap, skeet, or both by calling 570-384-2314. Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. The league starts March 3rd.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
It's time for a change. Whether it's a sales meeting, company party, wedding, or private event, Whitetail Preserve is here for you, offering trap, skeet, and sporting clays with menu options to fit your budget. We can handle all of your catering needs. Whitetail Preserve, 570-384-2341.
All right, welcome back. Hopefully I got my composure and my voice a little bit back to get through this last weather segment, but I'll try my best. Well, we got nothing to show you across northeastern and central Pennsylvania. We continue to be dry, and that's going to be the case, I think, as we head toward this evening. We may have to deal with a couple of flurries, but that's pretty much about it. We're at 12 degrees, our lively high tire conditions outside our station in Hazleton. A little bit of a breeze out there. That's actually making it feel a little bit colder than the actual air temperature indicates. Walking outside now, it's actually making it feel like it's about -1 degree. Here's a look at our almanac page for the day. 16 for the high. Look at this number, -8. That was the low temperature this morning. Temperatures right now, 20 at the Avoca Airport, 21 in Williamsport, 22 in Selinsgrove, 21 degrees in State College. So next few hours across our area, not cold as what we saw last night, but temperature-wise dropping down to about 10 degrees as we head toward the 11 o'clock hour. Satellite and radar still got some clouds coming into our area, but really not expecting much going on as we head through tonight and as we head into tomorrow. And again, not going to be as cold across our area as what we've seen before, but we'll have another shot of some cold air before all is said and done in the 7-day forecast. And speaking of the 7-day forecast, here's a look at it. And you can see for yourself that we have some cold weather to talk about the next couple of days. 12, 20, make it 20 degrees for tomorrow. Some snow showers for Thursday. Only 10 degrees for Friday as another front comes through. 20 and 25 for the weekend. And then as we go into early next week, maybe a mix, a couple of showers around with temperatures in the 30s. You know, this is a time of year. Of course, we know it's flu season. People are sick, and not only that, but we get some dry air too, and a lot of times that makes your voice go. And
no, we're gonna get you water for
yeah.
Hey,
you know what? It happens. We're humans. Yeah.
It does. It happens. It happens to me when I'm even reading the news. So.
You were going to come to my aid. I was going to have you do this part.
I guess you would have saw what that looked like. Have a good night, everyone.